From the Searider Productions news facilities on the leeward coast of Oahu, this is Searider News!
Good morning, Seariders. Today is November 5th, 2018. On this episode of Searider News, we'll be taking a look at two devoted individuals. We'll update you on the latest news and happenings around campus, and find out how the students of Waianae High School get back to their community. All this and more coming up on Searider News.
Good morning, Seariders. We hope you're enjoying your school year so far.
I'm Lexton Butai Joseph.
And I'm Amy Nevis, and you're watching Searider News, our bi-monthly news show bringing you the latest in Westside news.
We've got a lot of great food choices here in Waianae.
Certainly. Our community sure knows the recipes to our hearts.
These tasty dishes definitely blend the community together. Now let's see how Kelly Kepka strengthens her family's bond, one ingredient at a time.
Okay, Boo-Boo, it's your turn, okay, honey? Remember, just put it close. So you're gonna scoop it, okay?
Kelly Kepka is a stay-at-home mom who brings a little of her own flavor to making mochi.
I love the flexibility that it gives us. We're able to do all of their school functions and help them with homework. Taste it, don't double dip.
Much sweeter.
It's a sweet gig. Every Friday, as Kelly, Kanoi, and Kainoa are busy creating perfection in a pan.
Here, give it to Mommy. Before I had kids, I assumed that I was gonna strictly be in the medical business until I retired. I know, slow down, sweetheart.
Kelly and the kids pick the ingredients from their farm in Waianae and spend the weekdays mixing it up.
My son grows all our own lilikoi, so he grows all of the lilikoi from seed. Okay, smash the lumps up.
By allowing her kids to help out in the kitchen, Kelly's children gain qualities that will help shape their future selves.
I think when they have strong foundation of a family figure, it helps them be more confident with who they are and be an individual that they're confident within they're an adult. What are you gonna draw? Keep going.
While drawing inspiration from her daughter, Kelly decided to create her own mochi business named Patty Cakes.
Patty Cakes is named after one of our adopted sheep. My daughter named her Patty Cakes, and when we were looking for a name for our company, she wanted to name it after one of our sheep.
Go ahead, try some of her banana bread. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Maybe local apple bananas and different types of mochi.
We've been in business for about 2 years. It allows me to have a second job, bring in additional income, while still allowing us to be a stay-at-home mom is my number one job. So $8 is your total. We're really proud of what we've become. It's a team effort between my kids and my husband and all of us. We all have our own parts in the business, and it brings us closer together. What flavors do you want, bud?
As Kelly's business continues to thrive, so will her devotion to her family.
Delicious. I think mochi brought us to another level. It's helped us really work more as a family. It got the kids more involved. And then in turn, we turn around and make it into something delicious that we can share with the rest of the community.
This is Amy Nevis, Searider News.
It's great to see how their family takes baking mochi to another level.
Definitely. Have you tried their mochi?
I have, and it was so delicious. Not only does it taste good, but it's also great for the environment because they use locally grown ingredients.
Speaking of the environment, let's recycle our thoughts and take a look at this next story about the effects of illegal dumping.
Mika Alabriones loves her community.
Considering Waianae is such a beautiful place. Waianae isn't like every other place. I honestly believe that Waianae is so much more than what people believe it to be. It's crazy how people just leave all this stuff here.
But for her and the rest of the Waianae community, illegal dumping is trashing their town.
I would see a lot of cars, whole cars, and a lot of car parts. I would see mattresses, bed frames, books, and sometimes when I go up Waianae Valley, there's a lot of trash there too.
Illegal dumping is the act of dumping garbage in a non-permitted area to avoid disposal fees.
But knowing that all these illegal dumpings happen, it comforts me knowing that I can help in a simple way. There it is. By recycling and picking up litter whenever I can, I feel like that decreases the amount of trash that ends up on the side of the roads where all the illegal dumping happens. That's not good. Ooh, ooh, Oh, that's really wet.
However, she can't do it all by herself.
Like, everyone should be partially responsible because it's their community.
With this responsibility, City Council board member Cedric Gates and the rest of the council have tried to come up with promising solutions.
Now we are kind of setting a trap for people, because if you only can take 2 loads of rubbish to the convenience center, what do you do if you have 4 loads? Do you drive to the next city over to get rid of those 2 loads, or do you find somewhere to illegally dump it? And I think as we are looking throughout our community and we see that more rubbish is popping up everywhere, that's a sign that the 2 loads may not be enough, and that's something that we're working to expand the convenience center. I think it will take a united community to tackle this issue, and I think that's one of the solutions. We as a community have to hold each other accountable for the actions we make.
As a united force, residents of Waianae will continue to explore solutions for this ongoing issue. This is Bridgelle Williams-Queetog, Searider News.
That certainly was an eye-opening story.
It really makes you want to start making changes to preserve our lands.
I hope more people make the decision to stop illegal dumping and keep our earth beautiful.
I agree. Now let's head to the bulletin with Jaden.
Thanks, Lexon. Hey, Seariders, my name is Jaden, and here's your general announcements. Students and teachers, we still have class shirts available for you if you didn't have a chance to pick up one during homecoming week. We have sizes medium through 3X available on hand. If you like any other size, you can place an order. Come to P20 during lunch or after school to pick up your class shirt for you and your ohana. Come and represent the class of 2020. Poly Club t-shirts. We're selling our Hula and Siva t-shirts. Come by and pick up the Polynesian-inspired Waianae tees. We have a lot on hand, or you can pre-order for the next batch. T-shirts are $10. You can pick up a shirt during lunch or after school. Project Grad fundraising money. All money and unsold tickets for the Aloha Poke fundraisers is due Wednesday, November 7th to Miss Akin in the CTE Center. Project Grad 2019. Hey class of 2019, there's still time to sign up for this year's project graduation. Go to the CTE Center Monday through Friday this week and see Mr. Ken. Sign up before December 19th. Check your email regularly for updates and fundraising opportunities to cover your $250 cost of project graduation. Today's lunch is barbecue pork sandwich, and tomorrow's breakfast is cinnamon roll. College is right around the corner. Seniors interested in UH Manoa, there's a presentation about the Manava Kupono Native Hawaiian Scholarship Program on November 17th. Seniors, if you and your parent need assistance in completing the FAFSA, a FAFSA workshop will be held in the CCC on November 14th at 5:30 p.m. Today's SAT word of the day is acquiesce, to comply silently without protest. Today's photo of the day was taken by this Searider. If you want your photo featured on the bulletin, hashtag it Waianae Check us out on kaleawaianae.com. Follow our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And here's your quote of the day. Stay tuned for more Searider news after this weather report.
Hey Seariders, Nicole here bringing you your daily weather report. We are expected to see lots of sun and wind this weekend with the highs of 86 degrees and lows of 74. The winter season is coming up, Seariders, so be sure to have your sweater on hand. Now let's head to Julia with commentary.
You are 18 and walk outside to smoke on your e-cigarette during your work break. You enjoy puffing on your e-cigarette at least 10 times a day for many years. After 20 years of smoking e-cigarettes, you go to the doctor's office where he tells you that you have stage 4 lung cancer. The vapor produced by the e-cigarettes contain the poisonous chemicals that cause the cancer. This anecdote is an all too real possibility for e-cigarette users. E-cigarettes are battery-operated heating devices that transform liquid nicotine, chemicals, and flavoring into vapor for inhalation. E-cigarette devices have become increasingly popular amongst young people. About 13% of 8th graders, about 24% of 10th graders, and 28% of seniors in U.S. schools have used e-cigarette devices, according to Psychiatric News. So why are they so popular? The most popular reasons for people wanting to use e-cigarettes are to wean off of cigarettes and to enjoy the flavoring the e-cigarettes have. However, the flavoring products contain high levels of acrylonitrile, acrolein, and other chemicals that are very poisonous and have shown to lead to lung cancer. Another rising issue with e-cigarettes is nicotine levels. Nicotine is the addictive drug found in all cigarettes. Many manufacturers advertise that there's little to no nicotine inside of e-cigarette devices. This way, it helps cigarette users wean off of nicotine by using e-cigarette devices. Although, in a study done by Oxford researchers, 9 out of 20 cartridges tested had 20% more nicotine than the manufacturer reported. So, how do we stop people from using such harmful devices? It starts with changing the talk around the devices. We need to start making people aware of the dangerous effects of using e-cigarette devices. E-cigarettes are widely accepted since most people do not know all of the dangers when it comes to using e-cigarettes. However, to make real change, we must discourage their use through day-to-day conversation. So, stop using e-cigarettes, make people aware of the dangerous effects of using them, and save a life.
Hey Seariders, my name's Kristen, and I'm going around asking students how they give back to their Waianae community.
To the Waianae community by recycling, by loving one another, by helping the homeless,
by being a positive person.
I help the Waianae community by supporting my students in everything they do.
Picking up rubbish.
We can take care and respect our land.
By getting involved in student activities.
I can give back to my community by supporting my fellow Seariders.
By helping the homeless around the area.
By giving back to the Aina.
By helping clean up the beach.
Coming to school and breaking stereotypes of Waianae.
By participating in student council.
By working with students and really pushing them to achieve their full potential.
Thanks for watching and stay tuned for a video made by our students at Searider Productions.
Mahalo!
Jest